Imagine a cuisine so rich in history and flavor that it leaves a lingering taste on your palate, beckoning you to explore more. Welcome to the fascinating world of African cuisine. African cuisine, a tapestry of tantalizing tastes and textures, paints a vivid picture of the continent's rich history and culture. This is a culinary tradition that tells tales of ancient tribes, colonial influences, and a resilient spirit that has adapted and thrived against all odds. Each region of Africa brings its own unique flavor to the table. North Africa, with its Mediterranean influences, offers aromatic tagines and couscous. The West African palate sings with the heat of chili peppers and the umami of fermented foods. Eastern Africa tempts with its hearty stews and injera, a sourdough flatbread that's as much a utensil as it is a staple food. And from the south, we get a fusion of indigenous ingredients and European influences, resulting in dishes like bobotie and berawas. But there's more to African cuisine than its regional diversity. It's a testament to the continent's rich biodiversity. From the yam and cassava fields of West Africa to the teff plains of Ethiopia, from the baobab trees of Senegal to the coffee plantations of Kenya, the African continent provides a cornucopia of ingredients that are as unique as they are nourishing. But let's not forget the foreign influences. The Portuguese brought cassava from Brazil to Africa. The Indians introduced spices and curries. The Arabs brought dates and coffee. And each of these cultures left their mark on African cuisine, creating a fusion of flavors that's uniquely African. However, African cuisine is more than a collection of dishes. It's a cultural expression, a celebration of community and heritage. African meals are shared experiences where food is a language that speaks of love, respect, and togetherness. So are you ready to embark on a gastronomic adventure? To taste the heat of the Sahara, the sweetness of the Nile, the spice of the Swahili coast, and the earthiness of the Serengeti? Dive into this journey and savor the exotic flavors of Africa, where every dish tells a story. Every bite of African food is a taste of its vibrant culture and rich history. An African meal is not just a combination of ingredients, it's a chronicle of the past, an expression of identity, and a conduit for community. Take, for instance, the humble injera. This sourdough-risen flatbread with a slightly spongy texture is more than just a staple food in Ethiopia and Eritrea. The communal act of breaking injera and dipping it into delicious stews is symbolic, signifying unity and friendship. Moving west, we find jollof rice, a dish so beloved it sparks friendly rivalries between nations. This one-pot rice dish is a delicacy in many West African countries, each boasting its own unique recipe. The Nigerian version, for example, is known for its smoky undertone, achieved by letting the rice slightly burn at the bottom of the pot. It's not just a party favorite, it's a symbol of national pride and identity. And then there's ugali, an East African dish made from cornmeal. It's a simple, unpretentious dish, often served with a side of sukuma wiki, a type of collard greens. This humble meal is a testament to Africa's agricultural heritage and the continent's resourcefulness, making the most out of the land's yield. These foods tell stories of survival, of unity, of celebrations, and everyday life. They speak of the African spirit of sharing and community, where meals are more than just sustenance. They're a time for bonding, for sharing stories, for coming together. From the bold flavors of Moroccan tagines to the spicy kick of Kenyan pilau, every dish is a unique expression of the region's culture, history, and environment. Africa's culinary landscape is as diverse as its geography, each dish a delightful discovery of flavors and traditions. These dishes are not just food, they are a celebration of life, community, and heritage. Prepare your palate for an explosion of flavors that is uniquely African. Africa, a continent of diverse cultures and traditions, also boasts an impressive array of unique flavors and ingredients that can satisfy any culinary explorer. From the coastal regions to the tropical heartland, every corner of Africa has its own culinary story to tell. Imagine a Moroccan tagine, a slow-cooked stew brimming with succulent meat and vegetables. The secret to its irresistible flavor lies in the use of carefully selected spices. Cumin, coriander, turmeric, and cinnamon are just a few of the spices that create a symphony of flavors, awakening your senses with each bite. Now, let's travel further south to Uganda for a taste of luombo, a traditional dish wrapped in banana leaves. The preparation process is a labor of love, and the result is a tangy, smoky flavor that is hard to forget. The key ingredient here is peanut sauce, which adds a creamy texture and unique flavor profile to the dish. In Ethiopia, the fiery berbere spice blend is a staple in many dishes. This blend of chili peppers, garlic, ginger, and other spices creates a heat that is both intense and flavorful, a true hallmark of Ethiopian cuisine. Venture to the west, and you'll find jollof rice, a beloved dish across many West African countries. Each country has its own take on this dish, but they all share one thing in common: a rich, savory flavor derived from a blend of tomatoes, onions, and a variety of spices. And let's not forget about the vibrant flavors of South African bunny chow. This dish, which is essentially a hollowed-out loaf of bread filled with curry, is a testament to the country's multicultural culinary influences. Every bite of these dishes is a journey through the unique flavors of Africa, revealing a rich tapestry of culinary tradition and innovation. They are a testament to the continent's ability to transform simple ingredients into meals that nourish the body and soul. The flavors of Africa are as diverse as its landscapes, each one offering a new culinary adventure to embark on. African cuisine is a journey, and what better way to embark on this journey than through culinary tourism? Culinary tourism, a growing trend worldwide, is a fascinating blend of travel and food, offering a unique perspective into a region's culture and history. In Africa, this trend is gathering momentum, transforming the way we explore this vibrant continent. Imagine walking through the bustling markets of Marrakech in Morocco, a sensory overload of colors, smells, and sounds. Here, you can indulge in traditional dishes like tagine, a slow-cooked stew brimming with succulent meat and aromatic spices, or couscous, the fluffy staple grain served with a variety of accompaniments. Venture south to the heart of Africa, to the Democratic Republic of Congo, where you will discover liboke, a dish of fish or meat wrapped in banana leaves and slow-cooked to perfection. Or perhaps you'll find yourself in the Ivory Coast, savoring the national dish of fufu and kedjanu, a spicy chicken stew. Head further west, and you'll land in the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos is the epicenter of street food in West Africa, where you can sample suya, spicy skewered meat grilled to perfection, or akara, deep-fried bean cakes that are a popular breakfast staple. From the coastal countries of East Africa to the desert landscapes of the north, the savannas of the south, and the tropical rainforests of Central Africa, each region offers a unique culinary experience that reflects its history, geography, and culture. Culinary tourism isn't just about tasting different foods. It's about immersing yourself in a culture, understanding its people and their way of life. It's about discovering the stories behind the food, the traditions that have been passed down through generations, and the love and passion that go into every dish. Culinary tourism in Africa offers a unique way to explore the continent, one bite at a time. So, pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable gastronomic adventure that will tantalize your taste buds and enrich your understanding of this remarkable continent. African cuisine is an open invitation to explore and discover. Imagine this: you're seated at a bustling local eatery in the heart of Marrakech, Morocco, savoring each bite of an aromatic lamb tagine. Or perhaps you find yourself in a vibrant market in Lagos, Nigeria, sampling a spoonful of spicy jollof rice. These are not mere meals. They're experiences, adventures, stories steeped in centuries-old traditions, waiting to be unraveled by the curious gastronome. Now you might be thinking, well, that sounds wonderful, but I'm here, and Africa's there, quite a distance away. True, but consider this. The beauty of our modern world is that it's more connected than ever. A quick search online, and you could find an African restaurant in your city, a home-style eatery that serves authentic African dishes. It's a small step, but an important one, towards beginning your culinary journey. But don't stop there. Let these flavors, these spices, these dishes be your passport to the vast, diverse continent of Africa. Step out of your comfort zone, book that flight, pack your bags. Let your taste buds lead you on this voyage of discovery. You see, exploring African cuisine is not just about food. It's about immersing yourself in a culture that is as rich and diverse as its culinary offerings. It's about meeting new people, understanding their traditions, their history, their way of life. It's about creating memories that will last a lifetime. Memories that you can look back on and say, I was there, I tasted that, I experienced that. So why wait? Every bite, every sip, every aroma is an opportunity to learn, to explore, to grow. It's an opportunity to step into a world that's different from yours, yet in many ways, so similar. It's an opportunity to understand that despite our differences, food is a universal language that binds us together. Embrace the call of African cuisine, embark on this culinary journey, and discover a world of flavors waiting to be explored.